There we go.
Got
Hey,
got the comments
everybody.
up.
Good job. So, hey,
Kevin
everybody.
always shows up on time. I'm always late to his.
You know, it's the only thing you're ever late to.
I'm always somewhere else.
You know, I was watching them the other day. I watched their video and I had no clue they had so many emus.
Just like 7, isn't it?
And I'm so jealous. I want one of them white emus. Hey, everybody. Everybody's saying hello because here they all are. I love how Mr. Richard, he spells it Zoe now.
He makes sure to do that on all comments.
It's because he cares more.
I was expecting that. I was expecting that comment. I'm always somewhere else.
Yeah.
We're always coming in from somewhere or doing something else.
I hope Hollis Reed had a happy birthday. He turned 4 yesterday.
See that they're having a gorgeous day in Central Florida. We had a gorgeous day here
today.
A little cooler.
The wind is what's cool.
A little bit windy, but really good.
Yes, it's really pretty outside.
Jody wants to know, are you going to let the secret out? Not if I can keep Zoe from telling it, I'm not.
I'm not.
You know, Kevin was talking the other night and on their live on Ground's family farm, and he was talking about when people ask questions, if you answer anything at all, you're narrowing it down. And I said, yeah, that's when I had to stop Zoe from talking because she kept answering questions. And I was like, if you keep answering no to certain things, eventually they're going to ask the right question and you're not going to be able to say yes. And that kind of lets them know exactly what's happening.
Well, Christy wants to know what kind of secret.
I'm not telling.
It's a farm secret.
Judy does know the secret, but she doesn't need to tell it.
That's right. Yeah. The farm is expanding. That's all we can say because everybody knows that.
Judy, have you gotten some heat back yet? I saw where Judy didn't have any heat. I
suggested that she get some of those tank toppers because we depend on those things a lot.
Oh yeah, but you really don't think a tortoise is going to keep you from? I mean, that they're just going to shut your whole house down. You wouldn't think that. If there were any animal on the planet, I would never say, "Yep, tortoise is going to knock you out."
That's right. Well, it's queso for you. That we depend on those propane tanks with those heaters a good bit, especially like we use them when we're outside processing birds and all.
Oh, sure.
When it's so cold, we can put a tank topper on. It's like a bullseye and it's shooting all that. It's pretty cool.
Yes, and when the temps drop really low, so when we had the Arctic weather, you see everybody all over social media complaining about their power bills.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to happen. Your system is not meant to keep your house at 76, 78 degrees when it's single digits outside. It's not meant to do that.
Right.
It can't do it. So that means it never cycles off. It's continually running.
Hey, Christine.
So we use those tank toppers to try to keep that from happening.
Right. And it really helps, like, especially if you like close doors that you're not in and all. Mm-hmm. It really does help keep the house comfortable. Hey, Linda.
Who asked? Judy. Are you guys going to get Aunt Judy's other cow? Haven't talked about that. haven't said anything about it. Judy said she can't wait for pedals. So is that April the 20th?
April the 20th. The weekend before Mackenzie turned 15.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we will have the Antiques in the Garden event at
And we're-
Pedals from the Past,
That's
April
right.
the 20th.
And the channel lineup has just gotten bigger every year. You want me to kind of read over?
Sure. Tell them who's going to be there.
We've got Cog Hill Farm, Just Dig It, Head Family, Sneeds, Perry Hill, Big Family Small Farm, Hidden Oaks Homestead, us, Cattywampus Acres, Flomaton Famous, G&G Farms, A&W Mini Farm, Generations Homestead, Cowbell Farm, and Crazy Lizzie's Goat Farm. Cowbell Farm's the only one that I don't know them, and she's very new and up and coming.
I need to share this list to you. It's an updated one.
Okay.
I think you got them all, but
In a particular
Mhm.
order.
That's right.
Okay.
So I shared it to you now, and I can't even begin to give a list for the Okie Homesteading Expo.
Every time I look, they are. Every time I look at the page, they're putting another speaker, someone new.
Some of them are sponsors, but
right? But it's always it's just growing.
What are we, 12 days away now?
Are we? Hi, Amanda. And Cynthia.
Is that right, Kevin? Are we 12 days away?
I can't believe it's already that. I can't believe it's that.
I'm scrolling back here.
Somebody has decided they need to ride four-wheelers right now.
That's all right. They're not messing up anything. We're not outside. Christine said they have coyotes out during the day and really close to the pond and wish they could trap them where they live. Where do you live, Christine? And we actually, well, not we, I did, saw a coyote in the field next to our house.
2 mornings ago?
2 mornings ago.
Yep.
It was like 6 a.m., but it was bright daylight, and there was one in the field right next to us.
I know, Judy. We were hoping you were going as well. But we do know, the circumstances with your daddy. There's always next year.
A&W is gonna be there.
That's right.
Oh God.
What?
Christy said she's at her folks in Tennessee and their outside unit exploded.
Oh my goodness. Go get you some propane tanks, some propane toppers. I'm telling you, you can tote that sucker from room to room if you have to. Oh, Miss Carol won't be at the expo this year.
Did you kick the table? It started shaking for some reason. I know you're rocking, but I think you kicked the table.
I might have rocked a little hard. No, I ain't even close to it.
Jody says too far her to go. We're just going to have to go to Australia.
I mean, I've always wanted to go there.
Oh, yeah, she's in Canada, so they don't allow trapping there. Is that what you're saying?
They have ducks that swim in it.
I'm trying to catch back up now.
She said they've got ducks that swim in it. Do you live in the city, or is it still considered country?
We live in a rural city. We are in the city limits where we live. Our farm is not, but
right. We are not in a.
But we are in the city limits. I'm a quarter mile from all the schools and half mile from Walmart.
And the interstate and everything. We can get anywhere we need to within the city in 8 minutes.
Christy was asking, what is today? Today's the 10th, right?
Yes.
Okay. And it starts on the 22nd and 23rd. Is that right?
Yes.
So, yes, we're 12 days away.
Pharaoh's having open heart surgery. I don't think the Browns will be there.
Do what now?
Carol's saying that with Pharaoh having his surgery, she don't think the Browns will be there.
I haven't asked him that yet. I've texted him about getting the updates on the baby, but I have not asked about if they were going to make it or not.
For some reason, I was thinking they were planning to be there, but things changed too.
Well, I know that they were planning to, but I don't know if they've
Now.
updated surgery dates or anything like that.
Yes. So
Yes, Judy, the
Pharaoh's
baby's having surgery.
He's had a heart complication since birth anyway. And so they had to wait till he was 1 or close to, and they finally having that set up to have his surgery to correct an issue. Do we not go live on YouTube? We are live on YouTube.
We're
as well.
live. I'm seeing people commenting from YouTube, so we should be showing up right now.
Yeah. Lorraine says she's in the country 3/4 an hour from her capital city.
Sue said they have the date.
Okay. 12. Okay. 11 days.
He had said 11.
We've been waiting on him. So we leave on the 20th.
Well, it's actually 11 days before. No, we leave on the 21st.
That's right. I'm dropping off Bandit on the 20th.
Yes.
I've got to get Millie scheduled. Remind me. I got to do that too. But we'll leave on the 21st.
Yeah, we leave the morning of the 21st. We should be there by early afternoon.
Well, yeah. I figure we'll leave a tad bit earlier this year.
I'm going to leave as early as I can get y'all out the door.
Well, we're going to sleep in the car.
Okay. Judy says she thinks the surgery is April 25th.
Okay.
I don't know. I have not asked him that. I've stayed.
Susan said April 11th.
I've stayed very general.
Yeah.
Just because I didn't want to, I'm sure they're thinking about it enough. I don't want to send texts and get them.
Yeah. Are we going to go live while we're there? I hope to. Last year, that live was spontaneous. I went live while the first year
you went live sitting there with Natalie in the main area.
We thought they were going to do a Q&A session at the end. That's how they did the first year. And so we thought that was what was going to happen. So I went live and actually had lots of people come in and say hello to different people. And Kevin said, yes, we are. We will. I'm sure we probably will go live more than once.
Well, we might have mentioned doing like a big joint live.
We need to. We need to sit at somebody's. We could sit there after it's done and just hang out in the.
We need to go live during the event.
Well, yeah. But without being a disruption.
Yeah. We don't want to be disruptive.
Well, we could do a live like Kevin. They do a Friday night live. We could do a Friday night with them in a hotel lobby. We could do that. I wonder where the Eddies are staying. We hadn't asked them that.
I don't know. I didn't ask him.
You had to get those alpaca numbers up.
But we will. We talked about that too, that we didn't do a lot of filming.
We didn't.
Last year. I mean, I did enough to get a video put together, and we talked to Brandon and Stephanie at the end, and we talked to Erica and Cody at the end, and of course we had Cassie and Gary on. But we didn't film a lot from the event because we were always doing something.
Mm-hmm.
And I really felt like my video last year could have been better.
It could have, but we were soaking it in. We were having a good time. And I think that live that we did actually was better than a video we could have put out because we were able to have all of our friends come on and were part of our live, Yeah. There's Catherine. I was wondering where she was. No, Friday night is my live on patrol night for Sheriff's Department. Oh. Eddie's are saying the same place they did last year, it says.
Well, I don't know where they stayed last year.
That was Catherine.
But I want to get better video this year. Try to do a little better with showing people that can't make it, letting them see the event a little better. it was a decent video, but I don't feel like people got a full taste of what the event's like. You know, if that makes sense.
Oh, they stayed at an Airbnb. Okay.
Gotcha.
We talked about doing that, but
we almost did that.
Yeah, but I didn't want to get out somewhere, and so we'll have Mackenzie and Rett with us, and we're actually working that Friday morning super early, so I wanted to be able to be close enough that if I had to, I could let them sleep and get dressed while we worked.
Yeah.
And then come and get them.
You could go pick them up and bring
back,
them once the event got started, or one of us could.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it'll be a better opportunity. Huh?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Gotcha.
I think we can do a better job with our video this year of covering everything.
Yeah.
Oh, they stayed with Ed at the ranch last year.
Gotcha. Okay. There's Mr. Tony. He needs to talk at pedals.
Well, I will be there.
He just wants to talk to you.
I'll be there.
Well, let's talk about our video.
Okay.
Well, let's talk about reels first, because that always seems to be the fun aspect.
Why is Judy asking if she in trouble? Oh, because Tony needs to talk to me. Does that mean Judy's in trouble?
Kayla done went and spilled some beans on Judy.
All right.
So what have we done?
Well, I saw somebody mention. I don't want to mess you up, but I saw somebody mention it already. You giving everybody a bath.
So
y'all,
I did the reel.
I know there was some people was like, "You did what?" or "Did you really?" And y'all, that's sarcasm.
I did a reel about giving everybody a bath, or not that I gave them a bath. I said they had a bath. Because it had a light sprinkling outside that morning.
They had a bath.
It was not an actual, they had a natural bath, yes. But y'all, I'd be worn out after doing one, much less 467,000 animals out there. Could y'all imagine me giving a guinea a bath?
Cass said sarcasm is her second and third language.
Yeah, she gets it.
Carol is 1,293 miles to Pryor, Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's a long ride.
Ours is 8 something.
Yeah.
Ours is 800 and something.
Yeah. So, I thought it was funny. I mean, might as well enjoy it while we can.
You know, I looked up. I'm not trying to mess you up on your reels, but I wanted to talk about it. I looked up the distance to Pryor versus the distance to Eddie's. You have to basically go the same route, and there's no direct shot to
That's
there.
Right.
We go the same way and then drive.
Yeah, and
it is a little further from Tasmania, right? Just a little bit.
That's more than just a car ride. So
what in the world is going on in the back of this house?
Millie just came in, and they're trying to get her in the house.
I told him not to do that.
He's got to use the restroom.
Oh.
So
anyway, go ahead with your shorts.
Rhett's point of view. We told you guys that on Wednesday that y'all will see that Farmer Rett had mixed match day. Did anybody notice in the reel with Rhett's point of view?
I forgot to ask if anybody picked up on what I was talking about.
I
forgot.
Point of view. Did y'all see?
Alan said it's 595, so it can't be 8 something for us. I've got to be wrong about that. Is it 6 something?
It feels like a lot more than that.
Well, I don't know. But go ahead, keep talking.
Said Florida's much closer. We should come there.
Keep talking.
Well, I was just gonna say, did anybody notice Farmer Rett's clothes in the reel where he's looking for the eggs? He had on 2 different shoes.
$6.89. It's not 800. 689.
So he had on a boot and a tennis shoe, camouflage pants, and a button-up dress shirt.
I just knew when he was looking for the egg, they were going to look in the hay and they were going to see his shoes.
Yeah, because he looked down and there was 2 shoes, and they were 2 totally different shoes.
She didn't call you, buddy.
No, I didn't call you, baby. I'll call you in here in just a few minutes. Why did you say my name? I'm talking about you, but I didn't call you. We're talking about your reel. So, anyway, that was one of my favorite little.
Oh no, she adjusted her clocks,
and it's 7:20 there.
Is that right?
7:20 in Waterton. Everybody's they're an hour ahead.
They're an hour ahead of us, so that should be right.
Yeah.
What am I missing? Oh, are they talking about like? Are they confusing times with miles or something?
Oh, there's no time.
I don't know. Anyway.
9?
No, Alan, I wasn't that far. I was thinking, golly.
Jody
I got to be off if Alan's only 5 something.
9,117 miles to Alabama.
Well, you're going to Oklahoma.
Add you another 700. Daylight savings. They saw the reel. Nobody really noticed his shoes. Now you'll go back and look and try to see. Everybody go check it out and see Rett wearing his 2 different shoes.
That's what I was talking about on the live was anybody going to pick up on, because I noticed when we shot the video, when he was picking up the egg, he had 2 different shoes on. I was like, oh my gosh, they're not going to know what that's for.
Yeah. Well, the other one was their bath, their Happy Farm Animals bath. And no real bads happened. It was just a little rain shower that come through, and she said she looked it up, 9,159 miles to Pryor, Oklahoma. Ooh, that's a long ride.
Well, you can't drive that anyway.
So my other one was a little reel I made of some clips we had taken with little Kate, the dog. I had some people that obviously didn't watch the video because they had no clue who Kate was or where she went or why we had her. So if you didn't watch that video, Kate was the dog that we found at the ballpark, and nobody claimed her. She got in the car with us. We brought her home, let her play with the farm animals, gave her a bath and good place to sleep until we found her owner the next day and returned her back home. And then the one about Tater today. Tater hee-haws. She is a hollower. Hollerer. Look at my lip. Look. Hollerer.
Okay.
And she just all the time.
She does that
She
anyway.
gallops like a horse and hollers and carries on. Her previous owner actually commented on the Facebook page on the reel about how she loves her attention. She's a showgirl. Bye, Alan. Tell Wendy I said hello. So yeah, that's what our Tater, she had a lot to say, so I made sure to take a video of it.
It's 11 p.m. in Ireland.
I want to go to Ireland so bad.
I want to go to Australia and Ireland.
Is that Ireland? Isn't that what we had in club food?
Yeah.
I cooked.
It was.
You might be proud of me with Fox Cat. I cooked cabbage the other night. And I thought, I'm going to try to make this an Irish
everybody
dinner.
Eats cabbage.
Hush. And I was like, I remember when me and Nick we went to the Irish pub and ate 2 or 3 different times because it was so good. And I traded some eggs with Miss Tanya, the bee lady, and she gave me some heads of cabbage. So we fried some cabbage with some bacon and onions and sausage. And then I said, well, I think I remember seeing that potatoes, you cook it with cabbage to make an Irish dish where you mix mashed potatoes and cabbage together. So I made some homemade mashed potatoes and we mixed it with our cabbage. And I felt like I was in Ireland. I kept telling Nick, don't this remind you of that time we went to that Irish pub? No,
no,
but it was good.
it was good, but no, it didn't remind me of that at all.
No, it didn't. But it was good.
It was.
I
good.
would do that again. Making
her
Ireland
proud.
proud. See?
I was like, Zoe, you don't have to be Irish to eat cabbage. Everybody eats cabbage.
Well, he had to mix it with mashed potatoes. There was a name for it.
Is that making a difference?
There was a name for it.
What was that sausage dish you ate?
I can't remember.
I kept getting fish and chips.
You did. I love Irish food. I love it. Well, Rett did corned beef and you ate corned beef one time, didn't you?
I did.
I
better just put it on the screen because Zoe is not a wordsmith.
Headed to Ireland and Scotland next month. I am so jealous. Bangers.
Is that
and
what
mash.
that's called?
Bangers.
That
and
is
mash.
what you had.
Yep.
How did Deb know that's what you had?
Bangers and
that
mash.
is
That's
what
exactly
you had.
What it was.
That's exactly it.
See, it's a mashed potato mixed.
See, there's some other people are saying the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Ed said the weather there is not all that great.
An Irish mashed potato dish with mashed potatoes with cabbage. It's a budget-friendly dish, can be served as an entree or a side dish, usually with boiled ham or corned beef.
Deb knows because she's a Flanagan. That's what she just said. She's
That's right. That's right. Bangers and mash.
They have bangers and mash in Australia too.
See?
It was good.
It
Zoe
was so
ordered
good. We went to a place called Shenanigans. And it was.
That was the name of it.
I have a picture of us because we sat with the light up sign behind us. And I have a picture of us with it. That was the night I passed out on the live. Because we went there after.
I took Zoe to an Irish pub after she passed out.
You did. Because that's where I did my catching up video I had to put out so people wouldn't think I had died.
That's right. It was the coolest little place in Dahlonega because you go down in the basement of an old house and it's an Irish pub in there. You talking about sitting close.
Oh, yeah, we were touching backs with
the
people.
Whole restaurant is smaller than our living room. Yeah. We have a tiny house.
And it fit 40 people in there.
Heck yeah.
It was really good, though. I mean, we ate there 3 times.
Yeah, it was really good, by the way. There's that I'm having to duck when they're when they move their guitar, I have to duck. And the guy right across the table is in the kitchen. I mean, it's close, but it was awesome.
It was. Yep. Bangers and mash, sausage and mash.
Jody said that was a weekly meal as a kid.
I could do that. We could do. Our family would
oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was really good. I just tasted Zoe's because I kept getting fish and chips.
Yeah.
What was that meatloaf kind of thing I had with mashed potatoes?
Oh,
it was at that pub.
Yeah.
Some of these people with better with Irish terms need to tell me what that was. I don't remember what it was called, but it was kind of a meatloaf type thing.
I'm looking it up.
Foxcat, what am I trying to get to here?
And boxy as well. Well, I see their pub menu.
Zoe's done pulled up.
I am. We're gonna have to go all the way back just to have it.
I don't even remember what it was.
You keep talking while I look.
Well, my attention is off somewhere else. No, Kathy, it wasn't shepherd's pie because I grew up eating shepherd's pie and I wasn't a huge fan of it. I don't know why. I just never was. They're talking about potato and leek soup.
Sounds good.
You're never going to find it.
Fish and chips, salmon, steak and spuds, banger and mash. Chicken and mash. Nope, I'm not going to find it.
Nope, you won't. Her recipes: hamburger, veggies, sour cream, potato, and cheese. I never was a huge fan of the shepherd's pie.
I wish they had one.
But I may have just not liked the version I was getting. But I didn't like it growing up.
An authentic one, I bet would be good.
Probably because I
It's
saw
not-
some people getting it and
Yeah.
it looked like it would be good.
Not
But-
one that Mama threw together because that's all she had time to do, kind of thing. Just one of those place that specializes.
Rett
I
is
bet.
fixing to be in trouble in front of everybody on here. He's fixing to get in trouble.
It's crawling under the table.
Mhm.
Was it Dublin Coddle? I don't know. What
Oh
that is.
gosh, I don't know. I don't remember the names of any of that stuff.
Potato and leek soup. Canadian shepherd's pie is nothing like what I see served in the United States. Lots of Australians are descendant from English and Irish, so food reflects that.
That makes sense.
It does. I would love to go visit Ireland for the historic parts of it and the food aspects. I'd love to go to England too, not so much for food, but for the historic parts. I've always thought it would be so cool to see Buckingham Palace and all that. You gonna take me there?
Maybe.
Would you go?
Yeah, I would go.
Well, what are we doing? Why are we in Alabama? We need to go.
Because it costs a lot.
It does. We got, like I said, 8,756 mouths to feed.
I do want to go to Australia.
Yeah.
And we've got several Australian viewers who need to go to Australia.
She said it's Dublin Coddle. It consists of layers of sausage, bacon, potatoes, and onions embraced in broth. That would be right up your alley.
It does, don't it?
The U.S. is weirder than Ireland.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We know.
Yeah. Hey, Kathy, time change got her. It almost got me. It was 5:30 when I realized we started at 6, and I just got home.
So.
Hey, Dawn.
Oh, I was reading what she said. So the video was. How many times have we gotten that question from people? Hey, I just want to know kind of what I need to invest in. And
That's right.
What do you want to do? I mean, that's a hard question to answer. Well, what do you use the most?
Yeah.
Again, what are you doing? I mean, the best way I could answer that question was that video. I was like, I'll show them the versatility of the one thing I'm going to use today, and we'll go with it.
Yeah. I'm reading leftovers. Oh, Jody's getting you.
Jody, that one was shorter, and I didn't mean for it to be, but I lost a lot of footage. So I need to real quick put Dawn on there on prayer list.
Aurora. Hey, Danette. Lorraine said, I can't even afford to mainland Australia from Tasmania, and it's only an hour's plane ride. I can understand that too.
So just to be honest, Jody, I lost a lot of footage. Number one, I lost footage, period. And then I had a lot of footage that the audio was not that great on because it was so windy. And it was the parts I did without a mic. So a lot of that got cut just because I don't want to put garbage out there just for the sake of putting out a video. So yes, that one was shorter, but that's not by plan. We're not planning on.
No, we're not making a habit of that either.
Yeah. We'll keep them about the same length they always are. It kind of depends on what we're doing and how much we filmed and basically how much I can put in there without it seeming like it's boring.
Yeah. Kayla said pray for Mr. Larry and Judy.
We will do.
Cliff said the only thing we're using the most is our cell phones. Yeah, we're using them so much that I left to go feed the animals yesterday went from our farm over to the barn where the animals are next door, and I had to send Chance running back because my phone died in that short half a minute drive because we used them up. Did you know we burn dirt logs called peat? Dirt logs?
A dirt log?
Does dirt burn? I'm missing something.
I'm guessing so.
They're trying to trick me.
They're trying to get you to Google stuff while you're on the live, like you're known to do.
She said I should do a shopping video. It would be interesting to see the American supermarket.
Well, I don't know how many other people would want to see it because they already know what it looks like.
I might could do it as a reel.
You might could. All right. Oh, I thought Sarah had a serious question. She wanted to know, what do I need to give a donkey and a cow a bath, and chickens as well, and how do I get them in my tub?
Not very easy. They're saying that it's true, peat logs.
Well, I'm sure it's true. He said it's peat, like peat moss.
Oh. Lorraine said she's seen the videos, they dig it up and burn it.
I'll have to check that in.
That's so cool. What are you doing? Do you need to tell them something?
You're not being very good. You're shaking the camera.
Okay, get it and go lay down.
But you're
go
shaking
watch your
the
movie.
camera.
You're going to lose your opportunity to watch your movie. Go. Yeah, just imagine a brick mold, but a lot harder.
Mac, take him in there.
Peat burns, but it's stinky. Okay, go watch it. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. So we need to...
He's shaking the whole camera, please.
Go. We'll explain a little bit about that.
You better run, Rett. Somebody's going to steal the remote.
That's right.
He's probably got it in his pocket.
Look at him dragging his feet. He ain't letting her take him. So Farmer Rett is due for a nap.
Very.
Everybody is... So Tony cooked a steak.
I have the Traeger preheated right now for pork chops. It's not a steak. We got steaks in there. I could get one.
No, I want pork chops. So Farmer Rett had a long night.
You might as well update them because we didn't post anything.
We did not. So Farmer Rett was out. He has allergy medicine. Everybody know he has it. He takes it. He takes a daily nasal spray.
Most of them do know already.
And inhaler, like a allergy inhaler. And so he was out and about in the farm yesterday, just living his best Farmer Rett life. And last night he started getting creepy. And we heard it. We heard
that does couple with his asthma.
It does. So we got him to do his, I don't like calling it his rescue inhaler, but his asthmatic.
His regular albuterol inhaler.
Yes,
just a regular inhaler.
And throughout the night, we had to rely on it more and more. So about 3 o'clock this morning, we ended up in the emergency room until we got home at 6:15.
Yeah.
And he did not see, I read the word seen. He did not sleep very well all night because he was very croupy and just, yes, Catherine.
Yeah, Catherine, I woke up and gave him his inhaler about midnight.
And we almost went then, but we were able to get it under control.
Well, after the midnight one, I said, buddy, do you want to go sit up for a while? So we came in the living room, and he sat in my lap in the recliner.
Right here. He always sits right here between the two chairs.
Letting him sit up helps him naturally. So he does a little better with it. So we had him sitting up, and he fell back asleep.
And we all dozed off.
About 2:30, he woke up coughing again, very, very croupy cough, and that's just part of him having asthma. It makes it sound that way. So we gave him the inhaler again just to see, and when he said, Daddy, I can't breathe, and put his arms around me, it was time to go.
Yeah.
I said, let's go. And he was actually better by the time we got there, but we didn't want to keep going through that cycle and him not getting any rest, so we took him on anyway.
Yeah.
And they gave him a steroid. They didn't even give him a nebulizer this time. But I saw somebody ask the question, yeah, Mary, we're picking up his home nebulizer tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it took us a while to get one prescribed to him, but we have one now, and it's at the home. He's having a hard time this evening.
Buddy, go lay down. No, go lay down. He's going to continue to be bad.
Yeah, he's sleepy. So Ginger said
What
her
are you doing?
grandkids did the same thing. Oh,
go lay down and tilt your head back, bud.
After he takes his albuterol, take him in the bathroom, turn it on cold shower. Don't put him in there, that cold air mist.
That's exactly what opened him up last night, was taking him out in the cooler air.
It is. And that's when we saw he did. Ransom did the exact same thing. Do you need to go and check on him?
No, he's fine. He's just very ill and tired, and
yeah,
he don't want to deal with that.
Ransom did the same thing, and that's exactly right. That Strider, when Cassie was explaining the way that it sounded, that Strider. Yeah. That's what I said to her. I said the exact same thing Rett just had. We just
Does
went
Ransom
through this.
have asthma?
Daddy.
He wants to go, Daddy.
Daddy.
Okay.
He needs to tell Daddy something.
I don't want to shake it.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Daddy, he's hollering for Daddy, so Daddy's got to go check on him. Yeah, he does that, and I hate it for him. You know, it's been a lot rougher for him than the other two. The albuterol and steroids wire them up. Well, for him, it doesn't really. Like, he came home and he crashed for a few hours, but it doesn't seem like he's, wired up as much as you would think he is. Sarah said she has asthma. She knows how hard that can be. She has a nebulizer, and that can be a game changer at home. I have a travel one that runs off a battery. I like that too. So we've been asking for one because these middle of the nights when we can actually handle it ourselves, you don't have to have that copay and all that stuff that goes with it. We can just buy one, and now we have one. And so we've got to go pick it up from the home health place. But it's just part of it. You know, we're learning how to control and manage it. And steroids make them hyper and fidgety too, can get grouchy. Yeah. And, just your body gets tired. When he has trouble breathing, make him drink caffeinated coffee real quick. The caffeine will help open the airways. Okay, would that work the same as like your caffeinated soda? Because he would do that. He's very temperature specific. He doesn't do hot and cold. He drinks everything at room temperature. He doesn't like hot food. He's not crazy about cold food. He doesn't care for ice cream or anything like that too much. He will a little bit, not too much. Maybe a Mountain Dew. Got you. Okay, Mountain Dew. Let's see. Lukewarm Dr. Pepper. Cool outside air and lukewarm Dr. Pepper. Soda, not coffee. Okay, I can do that. We can do that. That's what we noticed as we were putting him in the car, that while it took us 6 minutes to get to our hospital, and in that time we could kind of hear it starting to calm down, and we knew him going from this warm house out to that cool air probably helped open up his airways some. Yeah, his body is tired, so he'll crash early. Time change, being up all night, going to the hospital. Today, just being off because he's been tired. It's just, he's got to crash. He'll have to. So he needs Daddy. But it's just something we deal with, y'all. Y'all will hear it time and time again with us that we're having to deal with him about that. It's just part of little Farmer Rhett's life. You know. Did you get it? No tired hearing me ramble because I'm
No, keep rambling.
doing. No.
Okay,
Catherine,
now I gotta shake the camera again.
It's okay. I'm holding the computer. Catherine said,
okay,
give him when he starts feeling like that. Give him a drink of a caffeinated like Mountain Dew, and it helps open up airways.
His problem is that little bit of closing up, even though his inhaler would help him, he was panicking.
Yeah, we kept telling him don't start crying because we've explained before too. He starts to cough, then he has to throw up because that's how his body is. Has easy gag reflex. Well, then you're up, you're vomiting and you're trying to breathe and all that. It's all playing together. So we kept trying to tell him calm down, and if you stay calm, you'll be able to breathe, and then you won't get worked up, and you won't have to get sick. And
Beth, he does have daily allergy meds he's already on.
He does. He has a powder inhaler, which I've never heard of until now. It's not an albuterol type. It's actually a powder. You shake it up.
And he has a nose spray.
And he has a Ryan something quart nose spray. She saved me not doing stupid phone. Catherine's a nurse and she knows what to do. She saved me from a blood sugar coma at Petals last year. Well, how about that? Why didn't I know that? We do not have a wood heater or a fireplace. He's going to be allergy prone.
Well, we
both are.
But now he was in his acting the way he acts. He was running into Mackenzie and got his nose bleeding, so that's what he was hollering for Daddy for. His nose was bleeding.
Stacy said, did the doctor tell you to pat him on the back because the vibration from the patting loosens it up so he can breathe?
I was doing that already. That just comes from the medic side. I was doing that.
Tony said he's a doctor. No, I just play one on TV. Right? Isn't that what they say? I'm a doctor. No, I just play one on TV.
But yeah, I was getting him loosened up and should have taken him outside, but we were just in here and gave him his inhaler and kept patting him.
Yeah, I was explaining.
He was getting better, but he actually got a lot better when I took him outside, and I should have done that to start with.
That's what I was telling him when we went from the house outside to the car. Once we got going down the road, you could tell he was starting to feel a little better. And I think it was that hit of the cold air.
You remember when he used to get stopped up when he was a baby, I would just stand in the shower with him, just hot as it would go, and it would open him up and he would pass out.
You would hold him on your chest and the water would hit your back and that steam would cover him.
And he would pass out. He'd be gone.
Yep. Try using some eucalyptus and a mist air. Oh, that's a good idea. I've seen where you can buy eucalyptus and you hang it in your shower and it steams up when it's hot.
But it makes sense that the caffeinated drink would work.
Yeah. Well, we got on Rett because I was telling him he's had, not only the time change, he's been sick all evening. Yesterday he was tired after the day, and then he couldn't rest all night. Then we ended up time change. He's just out of sorts today.
He had a long day yesterday and then didn't sleep. If he would have gotten his normal sleep, he'd been fine.
Right.
He would have been fine with that. Wanda says she has it hanging in her shower.
That's a good idea.
All right. I got off kilter. Did we miss anything?
Well, we were just talking about your video. I'm actually going to be in one this time.
In what?
A video.
Were you in it? Oh, you mean the one coming up?
Yes, the
Oh, okay.
upcoming video. Did they just see me? You know what? Did you hear Brooke call Jason daddy?
No.
It's funny.
Is it the hair?
She
It's the hair doing it, isn't it?
I saw somebody say Jason, and I was like, in the live, she said, I told daddy. And she said, I have never called him that on the live, but that's what I call him around here.
Who?
Jason. She called him daddy on the live.
Oh.
Because she used to tell him Mary called daddy's editing or whatever she
Oh.
said. And I told her daddy's editing. She said, I don't think I've ever called him that on the live before.
I think
that
it's
was
the hair.
funny. You think it's the
hair.
hair? He's kind of got the smooth moves.
Yeah,
hair.
it's the hair.
Everybody said they heard it. That was funny. I said that and I was like, look at Brooke.
I didn't even think anything about it. But you're actually going to be in a video for once.
Yeah.
You were actually there while I was videoing.
That is not even right. I was part of it. I wasn't just there.
No, it's hard for you to be part of it when you're not there when I'm videoing, is what I mean.
I was videoing and you showed up.
We had already been there and had to leave. Me and Rett went to get something.
Catherine,
I don't need to know that. I don't need to know that Tony likes to be called that. Zoe does it to me and it drives me nuts.
Go tell daddy.
Huh?
When I say go tell daddy.
You call me that, even when they're not there. Daddy, you ready to go?
He's like, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
Your daddy. I was fixing to say something and I forgot what it was.
I bothered you. I got you flustered.
Dang it.
Got you flustered, daddy.
See?
Hey, Glenda.
Golly, what was I going to say?
I got
it's
you
something
all
that ain't in my notes, so I don't know what it was. Daddy and Zoe.
That's funny.
God. I don't know because it's not something that was already in my notes.
I got you out of it. Sorry.
Is that your first yawn of the live? It can't be. The third one. There's no way Zoe made it this deep into a live without yawning.
Tony said it's a term of endearment, but I'm willing to take one for the team.
I bet. We've got a couple, but something I have been forgetting to do on our lives is to remind them they can give it on here. You can send it in messages. You can send it in a comment. I don't care. It doesn't matter. But we have been forgetting to actually ask for prayer requests before we get off here.
We have.
And I know that some that have been with us a while already know and they just go ahead and give them to us.
Right.
But I haven't been doing very well in reminding them, hey,
it's available.
Let us know. Yeah. Send them to us. You don't have to put it on here. Now, there's a lot of people in here that'll join you if you want to put it on there. But
wait a minute. My Aunt Bertha Better Than You called my Uncle Curtis daddy even before they had kids. That's so funny. Bertha Better Than You. Oh. Dad, we're exhausted. Oh, that's funny. You have made me blush. Look.
Rhonda got me jiggling.
Nick is turning purple.
Oh my gosh, I don't know where that came from, but that was funny. Wow. You know, I'm gonna put it on the screen because
they're not gonna know what we're talking
people
about.
on Facebook won't know what I'm talking. But that is the comment we got that I got so tickled about.
Landon said, pray for his little brother.
He's going through chemo. The name is Zach.
Gotcha.
Will do.
Katie said her coworker Jean's over 70 and not feeling supported at work, and her 91-year-old mother has cancer. This live did derail pretty quick, Christy.
It tends to do that, Christy. I don't know why, but it does.
Violet, you're turning violet, Violet.
Y'all, I'm trying to get prayer requests. Carol.
Relief. Reba. Grandson Peyton being deployed to South Korea. He joined the Marines last May. Tony had a procedure done. Sounds like it came from a Ray Stevens song, the Mississippi Squirrel Revival.
It does.
Right.
Christine can't find us on Facebook.
Well, that's why it's under that name. Bye, Tony. You better keep my girl happy.
Okay, I didn't miss it. You're going to have to fill me in on Tony's test results. I don't know what you're talking about.
He had a procedure done Friday, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You told me that. I forgot.
Yep. And Catherine's already got him working.
I know it. She won't let him have a break.
Slave driver. My gosh.
Leave all right. Man alone. Did I get everybody now?
I think so. Pinch. Poke.
What?
We said it at the same time. So you pinch and you poke and you say you owe me a Coke.
What kind of stuff is that?
It's like this. It's like slug bug, no slug back. Punch bug, no punch back. Sorry, said it wrong. Let me do it again. Meg's having issues getting her Humira medication for her RA.
Have you been drinking?
Just Diet Dr. Pepper. Jinx. Yep.
Jody said that's a weird American saying. Well, Jody, if you need an example of a weird American, you're watching her.
Where you look country and you sound like Fran Drescher all at once.
Zoe is one of those weird Americans.
I'm just me. And he's back because Catherine's phone died. Sarah's had cookies and wine. She sounds like my kind of party.
Cliff, there's nothing in the Dr. Pepper. Zoe is just weird.
Slug a bug, no slugs back.
You wouldn't let me hit bug on you.
This was a make-believe bug.
It doesn't make any difference. I was going to kill a real bug. Hitting's hit.
On me. On my face.
I can't help where it landed. Don't look at my head. There ain't no bug on my head.
Sleep deprived punch grump. Please say a prayer for my daughter. She has surgery on Tuesday and has a lot of health issues. I am a special lady. Carol said I'm special. Are you sure, Nick, you did walk away?
Well, she had to keep y'all occupied, so she didn't put anything in it. I did see her get it out right before the live, so I know it's untainted.
Oh, goodness.
Well,
that was a fast hour.
It was a fast hour, and it's time to get pork chops on the grill.
I'm making some sweet potato casserole and green bean casserole. I decided I might cook a little bit tonight.
Hey, Rett. He's going to die if I don't let him.
Longest ever extra fun on zero sleep. Our eyes start twitching. Come here. Oh, he's got to show everybody what happened.
Hey, are you still dealing with nosebleed? Turn around and let Sister check you.
He's got to show
I
everybody.
can't let you on here if nose bleeding.
Susan has a doctor's appointment in April.
You might have to wait till Wednesday, buddy.
Just wait. Oh, that little face. Hold on, y'all. He wants to tell everybody hello.
Jody, he's not going to tell secrets because who was he telling that he couldn't get on the live because he would tell secrets?
I don't remember.
Mama, make sure his nose not bleeding.
It's not. Come on. We were telling everybody you had to go to the hospital. Don't show them under your nose.
Yet. See?
His shirt's all wet. He's had a wet washcloth.
Well, he had a washcloth on it for his nose.
Everybody's telling you hello, and you can tell them we're getting ready to go cook dinner.
Rett's going to help me cook.
You going to help cook some pork chops?
There's everybody telling hello. Hey, Farmer Rett.
Say it. Child abuse.
Hello.
Child abuse.
He punched him in the nose.
Oh, sister punched him in the nose.
Everybody's telling you they hope you feel better.
She didn't punch me.
No, you run into her, but I told them she punched you. Let's tell them sister did it. They don't know the difference. Tell them sister punched you.
Everybody said they hope you rest tonight and you feel better. Because you got school tomorrow. You got to feel better, don't you? Okay.
Do you get to dress normal this week?
Yeah.
This time.
This time?
Yeah. So, you want to tell everybody good night?
Good night. See you.
Tell them your words.
Just.
He's flustered.
Thanks for watching Chestnut Farmstead. I hope you like and subscribe. Bye.
All right. Bye, guys. We'll see y'all on Wednesday. Oh, there it goes. Do it.